So there is a new Scooby-Doo series on HBO Max. And a lot of people on the internet are not fans of it, especially since there are rant videos about the show on YouTube. The Scooby-Doo gang are back. But this is the first Scooby-Doo series without the lovable Great Dane. Scooby is the star and the main character of the series, so why is he not in this series? Apparently Scooby will not appear in the series at all. So they figure that they make Velma the star of the show. This is not right to not have Scooby in the show. There is also race swapping since Velma is Indian and not the original freckle-faced white girl that we know and love. She's also voiced by Mindy Kaling, the actress and comedian who was on The Office, and she had her own show, The Mindy Project, on Fox. Heck, Velma probably doesn't say Jinkies in her show. Shaggy and Velma is black. Yes, we have a black Shaggy and goes by his actual birth name, Norville. He does not share the same cowardness like the OG Shaggy, but still loves snacks. Velma Shaggy is voiced by Sam Richardson. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember him in seeing in some hotel commercials where he talked about Anthony Davis of the Los Angeles Lakers getting his sleep and, you know, what he gonna do on the court and stuff when he gets that good night's sleep and all this crap. Yeah, that guy. Anyways, back to Shaggy. What kind of name is Norville? The original Shaggy's parents must have been high as a kite to name him Norville. You know, especially since people claim that Shaggy is a stoner. But if his parents are actually stoners, why the heck would they name him Norville? They should have named him like Keith. Keith Rogers sounds much better than Norville Rogers. I'm just saying. Daphne, on the other hand, is Asian in the series, and she is voiced by Countess Wu, the same woman who played the mom on Fresh Off the Boat. Daphne still looks white to me. Does anyone think Velma Daphne looks Asian? Because she still look white to me, but whatever. Fred is the only one who did not get a race swap. But Fred in this show is a popular but dim-witted murder suspect, and Velma has a crush on him. So basically he's a dumb blonde stereotype. Okay, that's great. So Fred and Daphne, they're not crushing on each other. Apparently Velma and Daphne are formal friends. Wait, what? Why? Why are they formal friends? Daphne also has complicated feelings for Velma, so she's either bisexual or lesbian because Velma is bisexual and is modeled after Mindy Kaling, which makes sense. The genre for Velma is comedy, horror, mystery. Basically, it's the adult version of Scooby-Doo. I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's fine as adult version of Scooby-Doo. But it has received mixed reviews from critics who praise the voice acting and animation, but divided toward the humor and criticize its meta storytelling, characterization, writing, and departures of the Scooby-Doo mythos. Overall, the audience reception was overwhelmingly negative. I have not seen the show since people have to pay on HBO Max, Hulu, etc. to watch the show, and I don't have money to pay for it. Either way, I doubt I will even enjoy the show anyway since there is gore. There is one trailer from an episode where a girl died and like the top of her head was like cut open where she doesn't even have a brain. And I guess the joke after everybody freaked out, Velma was saying, she has no brain. And then Daphne looked at her pissed off like, really? And then Velma says, no, I mean, like, I'm not insulting her. Like, she really doesn't have no brain. And then everybody starts screaming again. I'm like, what? Okay. And then there's constant jokes about Fred having a small penis. And it's like, really? Okay, so he has a small penis. Why y'all gonna make it into a running gag about making constant jokes about him having a small penis? Big whoop, okay? And they must be doing this whole stereotype that all white guys have small penises, which I'm sure is not true. I mean, heck, I'm surprised they don't have a Asian guy in the show where they would constantly make jokes about that Asian guy having a small penis. Because, you know, the whole stereotype that all Asian men have small penises, which I'm sure is not true either. Now, back to the gore. I don't like how some of today's Family Guy and American Dad has gore in their episodes. I don't care for gore. Not in American Dad, not in Family Guy, not in, like, you know, certain scary movies or whatever. I don't get down with gore. Ever since season 9 of Family Guy, where they had the new HD animation, that is when they started having gore in some of their episodes. The same with American Dad. You know, they eventually started doing the same thing. I mean, I know Seth MacFarlane is the creator of both shows, but just because he's the creator of both shows doesn't mean American Dad had to copycat Family Guy and have gore as well. Because remember, Family Guy from seasons 1 through 8 did not have gore. So why have gore since season 9 and up? Same with American Dad. I mean, American Dad has had episodes like where a character explodes and you see nothing but their legs and feet with a bone sticking out. I'm like, what the heck? The characters are not like their original selves. Velma apparently is mean, selfish, and a very unlikable bitch. Daphne is also a bitch, especially since she is one of the popular girls in school. Oh man, that's great. Have we not seen enough of that? I mean, Velma is so mean and so unlikable that she laughed at Norville when he tells her that he likes her. But Velma thinks he's joking and she sees him more like a brother than a lover.
I'm weird and no one likes me.
That's not true. I like you. Like you.
Wait, what? No, you don't. You're like a brother to me. That's hilarious. Wait, Norville, your joke worked, you genius. Keep making me laugh.
I wasn't joking. Your face is why I get up in the morning.
That's perfect. One more time should do it. Make it super cringy.
You're the main character in all my dreams.
Okay, stop. I'm peeing. Norville, it worked. Who knew you were so funny?
Yes, it's hilarious. I'm the funniest man alive. This is not what I need right now.
Why would she laugh at him for expressing his feelings for her and think he was joking? She should be flattered. That's like a woman laughing at a guy for proposing to her. Jessica, will you marry me? Oh, you're serious? I'm sorry, but I won't marry you. Why not? Because I see us more as friends with benefits. I really do love you. Sorry, sweetheart. It's not gonna happen. So Mindy said Velma is modeled after her? So does that mean that Mindy is mean, selfish, and a bitch? If so, that is not a good look. And I know a lot of people have gotten Mindy a lot of flack for this Velma series, and rightfully so. Then there is Velma twerking over Fred's mom's body after she was instantly killed. What a disrespectful piece of crap. Oh, and of course the show has been renewed for a second season. Yeah, that's great. Let's see how long this show will last. For those who have an Instagram account, how about you constantly get on Mindy asking her, Mindy Kaling, what the hell are you thinking? Please do that so this show doesn't last long. And apparently Scooby is not in the Velma series because apparently they said something about he would be too childish for Velma. And I'm like, so why don't you make him more mature so he can be in the Velma series? Talking about he too childish. Who cares? Who gives a whoop? And kiss my grist for not having him in the series for that. But I can imagine Scooby being pissed about this. I can imagine Scooby being like, Ryan Rar, Rant Rice, which were remedies. Ryan Rar, Worries, which were remedies. When Rhyme Repart, Rev, Risk Row, Woo Rant, Roger Ree, and Raggy, Rin Repart. Ray Written, Rule Rewrite, Right When Mature, HBO Racks, Russ Rants. Yeah, I had to show the little translations in English as I'm talking in my Scooby-Doo voice, since Scooby always talks with words that begins with an R. I've been the star of the franchise since the 70s, and I'm not a part of this show. You can't imagine me and Shaggy being a part. It didn't do me right. I can be mature HBO Max. Just give me a chance. The point is, F the show, F the gore, and F the characters since they are so unlikable, except for Norville, aka Black Shaggy. This is so an insult to the original Scooby-Doo series. This is an insult to the original Velma, all the Velmas throughout the cartoon series of Scooby-Doo. And the Daphne is an insult to the original Daphne of all the Scooby-Doo cartoons as well. I mean, this Velma is an insult to the Velma from the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, portrayed by the lovely Linda Cardellini. In fact, she's the best live-action Velma ever. She's an awesome Velma, and she makes a pretty cute and one hot Velma for sure. And I think Sarah Michelle Gellar is the best live-action Daphne ever. She was perfect as Daphne. Plus, she was pretty hot with red hair when she portrayed as Daphne. I think Sarah Michelle Gellar looks great as a redhead. By the way, does anyone know that there was a live action movie called Daphne and Velma? And Sarah Jeffrey, Maggie from the 2018 Charmed reboot, plays Daphne. Is anyone aware of this live action Scooby-Doo movie? But it's titled Daphne and Velma. And apparently there's no Shaggy, no Fred, or not even Scooby-Doo. There's a reason why it's called Daphne and Velma, because it's all about the adventures of Daphne and Velma. Unbelievable. Heck, this show has nothing on Mike Tyson Mysteries. Mike Tyson Mysteries is obviously a better show than this Velma show. Yeah, so you guys tell me your thoughts on Velma. I can't believe this. They should be ashamed of themselves. If you haven't seen it, don't even worry about it. Don't even waste your 2 cents. Don't waste your money. Apparently it's a good thing I haven't seen it. I would enjoy it anyways. At the show. Unbelievable.